Hey there, Wargamers. Josh back once again to bring you some more Team Yankee. Anthony has returned once again, and we're going to be showing off a force out of the brand new NATO Forces book. So that will be Anthony piloting the French forces, and I'm going to try the Polish, see how they do.
We play and call it work.
Before we jump into the game, though, the fine folks over at Battlefront have agreed to do another little giveaway, and this time it's going to be for some of the new Canadian models. To be eligible for the giveaway, you're going to have to leave a comment down below, and in that comment, you must have the title of the Canadian National Anthem. And then after the video's been up for about a month, I'll pick a lucky winner and get the following models out to you. The first thing the lucky winner will be receiving is a Canadian mechanized platoon. So that will have the little command team there, as well as 3 SAW teams that have the M72 anti-tank, 3 Carl Gustav anti-tank teams, a C5 GPMG team, and a single base of a 60mm mortar team. Following up that, we will have a Lynx reconnaissance patrol. Real cool little Canadian vehicle. Also, we are going to include a ADATS air defense platoon. Probably one of the coolest vehicles out there if you played, I don't know, something like War Thunder. Definitely a menace on the battlefield. Rounding off the rest of the giveaway is going to be a variety of different wheeled vehicles. We're going to start off with a box of Grizzly transports for those infantry from earlier. We also have a Cougar armored troop, and then a Coyote reconnaissance platoon as well. Last but not least is the absolutely iconic, the Iltis. So that's a little blister of 4 of them. 2 just set up as regular Jeeps, and then 2 with tow launchers. So keep in mind, all you have to do to enter into that giveaway is leave a comment down below with the title of the Canadian National Anthem. Now let's get to the game. Let's start off taking a look at the French force at 105 points. What am I playing against today?
You are playing against an AMX-30 tank company. So leading it is 1 AMX-30 main battle tank, 2 groups of 4 AMX-30s. With them is a group of infantry and AMX-10 APCs, 5 rifle teams, 2 anti-tank teams, and 2 Milan 2 teams. And then support, I have the AUF F1 howitzers, as well as 3 Leclerc main battle tanks.
Very cool. Moving across the board, taking a look at the Polish forces here. So I'm running a T-72B Tank Battalion. So obviously the HQ is a T-72B. I have 2 little squadrons of 4 T-72Bs. I have a BMP-1 motor rifle company. I have a 6-strong Carnation artillery battery, and then a 4-strong Shilka AA platoon. In support, I brought BMP-1 Observer, a 3-strong Spandrel anti-tank platoon, a 6-strong T-55 AM2 tank company, and then a 4-strong Su-25 Frogfoot aviation company, which is a Soviet allied unit. And that's my 105 points of Polish. The mission for today will be mission number 2, Free for All. The breakthrough is successful and the situation is fluid. Find and destroy the enemy. So the special rule here we have is meeting engagement for both players. Overall, this is pretty simple and straightforward. So we're each deployed on the long board edges. We each have 2 objectives that we're after, and a player wins if they end their turn holding one of the objectives that they placed on the opponent's side of the table. That's it, that's all. We're just gonna have a big old fight. Here we go, here's the table we are playing on today. As always, everything you see here is from Battlefront. This is their 2-sided gaming map. And then all the terrain that you see is part of their pre-painted Battlefield in a Box set. So, pretty handy dandy. One nice thing, amongst many nice things, the buildings open up. So you can actually get your infantry inside of them, which is super nice and easy to keep track of. Keeps it nice and clean. And that goes for just about all the buildings that you see on here. And the ones with multiple levels, obviously they open up multiple levels. I love it. Good terrain on the board. Makes the game. So looking at deployment here, T-72Bs, my artillery, my Shokas, BMP-1s, my observer hanging out with the spandrels here, and then my T-55s and the rest of my T-72s. As we move across the board and look, let's see if I get these right. Your AMX-30s, your AMX artillery.
Yep.
More AMX-30s. Your AMX transports.
Yeah, MX-10s.
And then you've got your infantry going to start on the board. And the Leclerc. That's always when I can't pronounce anything right, but especially anything French. The Canadian public school system failed me. Throwing a D6, so who's going to take first turn? High dice roll is going to go first. I got a 2, you got a 6. So this is going to be French, turn number 1.
In a galaxy gripped by fear, Ravage Star returns! The Veil-Touched return, this time with fresh enemies to battle. Unleash the unyielding might of the Imari, or command the terrifying swarms of the Gorkog. Dive into relentless strategic warfare among the stars in this thrilling sci-fi miniature wargame. Follow the campaign game found early on and seize a free miniature, Yuri and Lasgore, once you pledge at any level. Destiny awaits at miniwargaming.com/ravaged. Rally your forces and decide the fate of the galaxy.
Alrighty, beginning of the turn here for the French. We're going to show where everything currently is sitting. And then after it all moves, give you a little update on where it all ended up. Movements are complete, so we saw just kind of a general advance. Your 2 Milan teams jumped up into the top story over here. And then your transports have moved up, along with the big boys, the Leclercs. And then the AMX-30s all kind of jumping out and starting to move forward. So beginning of the shooting step, where would you like to begin?
I'm gonna start over here with this unit of AMX-30s.
Okay. All right. Where are we allocating shots with everyone?
Gonna start with the formation lead AMX-30 in this unit. Him and 3 are gonna shoot at the T-55s.
Okay.
And then the other one is gonna allocate and try to hit one of the spandrels there in the woods.
Cool. Which one are we starting with?
Starting with the T-55s.
All right. Just looking for 3s to hit.
Yep, and going for the one right in the center. All right.
So just assigning hits across the front here. I'm looking for 4s to tie, so we'll start here.
Nice.
Good. Yeah, that's cocked. I'm re-rolling it. Fair is fair. Okay.
Okay.
Ends up basically being the same that was showing. And last one. Nope.
Through.
Okay, so firepower to bail.
All right, so for the tie there.
Bail.
Yep.
And then the other one to destroy.
Fiore. Got him.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Good start. And the last single shot looking for a 5 to hit a spandrel.
Yep. Going to the one on the far side. Nope, that missed.
With a 2. Artillery can't do anything this turn because they count as having moved. So that is going to be the next unit of AMX-30s, putting shots over into the spandrels.
Yep, 4 shots into the spandrels there. Priority is the one in the center, looking for 5s or 6s.
You get a single 5.
All right.
Straight to firepower in the middle there.
Got him.
Yep. It's another tank, or no, another vehicle dead. Finish resolving that. And then over here, the Leclercs putting shots over into the BMP. So 6 shots total. Yep. I am going to be concealed, gone to ground though. I've got some stuff in the way.
Yep, going for the one on the closest of the lot. Looking for 5s.
Oh, we got one singular hit straight to firepower.
Right. Oh, no,
okay.
Just bailed out.
I'm just going to put a bailed out marker there. That will be it for the French shooting. Getting in position, putting a little bit of hurt on, but hopefully I'll have many much shots back. And yeah, let's get right over to Poland turn at number 1. Started my turn, gonna try to remount the T-55 on a 3. We're back in.
Nice.
And then over to here, the little BMP that could. No, he's not getting back in. And leads way over here. Now comes the big roll to see if my aircraft come in. This game, you're kind of on a bit of a countdown because you don't have any proper AA in the list. And those planes could tear everything up. So let's see, on a 4 up, do the Frogfoot come in? No, they don't yet.
Not yet.
3. You get 1 turn. We'll show off where everything of mine currently is, and then where it all ends up. Alright, I'm a little bit back and forth on my options here, so I'll show you what's happened so far. Basically, pushing this flank up with all the tanks. Indecisive here. The Shilkas have come over, and the T-72Bs have pushed up over onto this flank to try to potentially threaten the heavy tanks you got there. Now, I think I'm going to go for a blitz to try to move these in such a way that I can get a couple missiles on. I don't want to just push them up and commit yet. So skill check is going to be a 4-up. That didn't work. So just a regular move, and they're not going to be doing a whole lot of shooting. So we'll show you where they end up in a second. Move them to there. I didn't have any good targets sitting still. I know I could have still shot the missiles. We're just going to make way for the T-72s to start rolling. And there goes the T-72Bs. Don't love this, don't hate this. We're doing okay. I think I'm going to start the shooting step off with having my artillery go ahead and try to open up and drop a bombardment over here that'll end up hitting your infantry, sorry, your artillery and your tanks. Dropping the template right there, so I'll be hitting all 8.
Oh, nine. I can't count.
Oh, sorry.
9,
Oh, yeah, you got
5
5
and 4.
artillery pieces.
Yep.
It's coming from over here. So I'm skill 4 up, 5 up because I'm going to be touching terrain with the template.
Yep, shorter
Back to
terrain.
4 because I'm going to have my spotter be
Yep.
the one calling it in. So first attempt to range in on a 4. Nope. Second attempt. Nope. Third
Number
attempt.
3.
Okay, so ranges in
attempt.
on the 3rd attempt. All right, so that does mean I'm going to need 6s to hit you. But I have a big enough battery that I re-roll hits. So yeah, let's just see how this goes. Gonna roll for the tanks first, starting here, move my way across. So I'm just gonna roll 2 dice at a time. One of them has to be a 6. Nope.
Okay.
Next one is a big fat nope.
Okay.
Next one is a nope. Come on!
The last set.
Nope. Didn't manage to hit any of your tanks. Let's see if I can hit your artillery pieces with
Yep.
2 new dice.
Yep.
Nope. Well, that's an awful roll. I got 5 attempts here. No. 2. 3.
Oh, I got 1.
So we hit 1. Number 4.
Got the second one.
And
Nice.
then number 5. Okay.
Nice. Got
so
3.
I get 3 hits on your artillery, the last 3 in the row there.
Yep.
This should be anti-tank 4, I believe.
Yep. And my top armor is a 1, so starting from right to left for me. So first one, that will bounce. Next one, also bounce.
Stop it.
And third one, 4 + 1 is 5. So also good. Yay!
All right. After that, who cares? I'm ranged in. So be afraid for next turn. We are going to have my T-55s, the remaining AM2s, fire at your AMX-30s. Now, these are slow firing, so I am going to look for 6s to hit you here. Bop.
Got 2 though. Nice.
Okay. Okay. We'll just assign those put those on the back 2 there. Okay. These are, I already forgot, I think they're AT-17 now.
AT-17. My armor is 11. For range, it goes to 12.
Yep. So looking
let's
for a
see.
5 to
First
match.
One, nope.
And the
And
second
next
one?
one, that will bounce.
That'll bounce it. So firepower check on the first one, though.
Yep. Need 2+.
Yep, there we go.
World destroyed.
Got him. All right, we're on the board. We're going to have my T-72 fire through the gap, and I'll target the lead tank there. So this should be looking for a 5.
Got it.
Good start.
Go straight to firepower.
Yep. You can't stop the, I think it's
AT-22, yep.
Yeah. Firepower check. Got him.
Got him.
It's the one right in the corner there. And then to keep pressure up on this side of the board. Next, we're going to go my 2 spandrels firing. And I think the same sort of idea. We're going to target the one up front there. And see if I can hit you on 5s. Nope, pair 4s. And then I got the 3 T-72s here. We're going to put shots into... I think my only... Yeah, maybe I could shoot this way. Okay, so we got 2 that are able to put shots over into your AMX-30s in the middle there.
Yep.
Same thing, looking for 5s. I missed both shots. That might be it. Yeah, that's it. That's all for my first shooting. Okay, so we both did a couple casualties. I'm happy enough with that. And let's move over to French turn 2, see what you got going on. First thing Anthony's going to go for is he's going to go for a cross-check here to try to get these guys out of dodge. You're looking for what, a 4 up on them?
Yep. So first one, made it. Next
good.
one, nope.
Nope.
Third, nope. And the last one, nope.
Okay,
So we're
well,
gonna be
one of
stuck
them gets
there.
going.
Yep.
All right, after the failures to move there, you're sitting still over here to get the extra shots. That's gonna be a problem. So all of your armor moving up over this way, threatening me. I don't like that. Where do you want to begin your shooting?
Gonna start over here with the Leclercs against the T-72Bs.
Okay. Well, best of luck to you. You definitely have me out in the open, so you're just gonna be hitting on threes.
Yep. And 5 hits.
Okay. My my armor of 18 goes to 19 for being over 16 inches. And then your AT 23, eh?
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah.
Looking for 4s to match up here, 5s to beat. Okay, just do 2 firepower checks on him. Ah, he's gone.
Right. Yep.
And then back over here. Okay, firepower.
Got him.
Oh, that's, yep. Next one. Okay.
Got him.
I don't want to roll these Soviet dice anymore. Nope.
Two. And ooh,
Okay.
bailed out.
Oh, so I've got one that's only just
Just
bailed.
bailed out.
Yep. 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 Okay. What's next,
Next up,
Anthony?
I'm gonna have the Milan 2s fire here. They
Yep.
move the prior turn, so they're set up to fire. Going to attempt to hit the BMPs.
Okay. Yeah, trying to put the missiles into the BMPs here.
Yep.
Okay, so elevated, so I don't get the cover. So just looking for 3s. No, that's a pair of them. Firepower checks on both of these starting over here.
They are 3+. So
Okay.
for the back one. And
Destroyed.
Front one.
Not
Nailed.
destroyed. All right, so destroying that one up there. And then I owe you 2 infantry saves. For the AK team, they're fine. And then for the RPG team, they're fine. Next bit of shooting now. We're going to have the AMX-30s in the mid go. Where are they shooting?
So this one is going to target the BMP there along the wall.
Okay.
2 center ones are going to go for the spandrels.
Got it.
And then the last one is going to shoot for your BMP-1 observer.
All right, which one do you want to roll against first?
Start with the BMP over there first.
So it should be a 4.
Need a 4. Yep. Got it.
Okay, firepower?
Yep. Go straight to firepower. 2+. Got
Got
it.
him. Okay, so infantry saves for the teams inside. Now these are brutal, right?
Correct. Yes. You have to reroll
So
successful
the
saves.
AK team is gone, and then the RPG team is gone. All right, and then the 2 that are going into the spandrels.
Got 1.
1 hit. Looking for 2.
2+. Oh, just
Okay,
bail.
so just bail one of them out. Which one was it?
Go for the one next to the observer.
Cool. And then you've got 1 firing
Go
into the observer.
For the observer. Yep. And got him.
All right, now explain independent teams real quick.
So observers are independent teams. So just like units within a unit, within a normal unit, they can swap hits. So Josh here can try to allocate the hit to a different unit.
On a
On
3.
the Bs. Yep.
Nope. Okay, so it's on the observer.
Yep.
Really not. It needed not to be on the observer.
And
he's
wiped out.
gone.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right, where are you going to bully me next?
Gonna try to land some howitzer shots on your T-72Bs. The AMXs aren't bad tanks, but their guns aren't gonna be tough enough, so I gotta see if I can get through that softer top armor up there.
That works. And so you're dropping in such a way that you're going to hit all the T-72s, and I think it was you would have hit the observer if you didn't.
I was gonna go for the observer, so I'm gonna keep
destroy
it
him.
nice out in the open there, so it will be on 3s to range in. Range in.
Looking for 3.
No.
There's a 1. There's a 1.
Oh no.
And there's
There
a
we
6.
go.
So you range in on the third
Third
attempt at least.
Yep.
Okay, so normally I'm hit on 3s. You got the auto loader to bring that to 2s, and then you range it on the third attempt, so that brings that back to 4s.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll go down the line and then back.
Yep. So go start on the line here, and because I have 5 or more weapons in the bombardment, I get to re-roll. So I need 4s. Got it.
Okay, first one, no problem. Next one.
Second one. Nope.
Miss. Third one.
Number 3. Got
Hit.
him.
And then the last one.
Got
Hit.
him.
Okay, so it's only the second one I believe you missed. All right, looking for 3s to completely negate the hit here. So we'll start here. We're good.
Loving it.
We're good.
Good, nice.
And then the last one in the
one.
back. We're fine.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. All right. I'm suddenly less anxious. I think all we have left is a couple of AMXs. All right, so we got 4 dice coming out of that unit because you are a stationary rate of fire 2.
Yep.
Firing into my
Yep.
T-55s.
Going for one right here.
Got it.
And I got 2 hits.
Okay. I'm doing 1, 2.
Yep.
And let's see if I can do something about that. I was looking for what? It was 5?
You're 14. You're 14.
Yeah, looking for 4s to match here. So the first one,
Nice.
we're fine. And the next one, we're fine. I care not for your poultry shots. I was super anxious.
All right.
You're just going to kill them both. And then you've got the one in the
Last
back
one here.
firing.
Yep.
Same
This
thing.
one, yep. And both hit.
2 hits, signed the same way.
Yep.
All right. Let's see if my luck can hold up. We're
Nice.
good. And we're not so great. So firepower check.
2+. Got him.
Yeah, you got him. Okay, some substantial hits. The major talking point over here, I was a bit bold, and that leaves me with a single T-72B over here. Give you guys a sweep of the battlefield as we get ready for turn 2 for the Soviets. All right, remount values. Looking for a 3 up here. Uh-oh. He does not remount, which means I gotta do the check to see if we stick around, and I believe we are morale of 4 on the Polish. Nope, they're gone. And there goes the Spandrels. All right, it's fine. We're bailed out here, gonna try to get back in. We do, and then up front, we do not. He's still refusing to get back in. And then I gotta check for being pinned here.
Yep.
And try to clear the pin here on a 3. And
Nice.
I do.
Got
All right. And then the last little bit over here, 3 up to get back inside the tank. I wouldn't want to get back inside that tank either.
Yeah.
And then a 4 up to see if he sticks
Sticks
around
around,
anyway.
yep.
He doesn't. Nope, gone. We have a very important role now. We all know what it's for. Dang it.
No.
My plane's still
I
not
mean,
showing
yes. Yay. Good me.
Darn. Okay. All right. Gonna play a little bit of cat and mouse now. I'm gonna show you where all my stuff currently is, and then where it ends up in a minute. Yeah. Don't love any of this. Sitting still so I can not have my slow firing penalty. Moving up and to spot for the artillery because you killed my observer. And then pushing up the T-72Bs here. One's got a shot. It's a long shot, but hey, if I could ding one of them out of the game, I'll be pretty happy. Abandoning them there to start moving this way. Because I need to... I need to kind of split up where you're at and all that. So, enough babbling. That's it. That's all. Let's get over to shooting. And we will start with these T-72Bs. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to go with my artillery. So repeat bombardment. Have the unit lead here, call it in. And let's just start rolling. All right, so these are re-rollable 4s. So we're going to start with the AMXs up front. I hit. I failed to hit. And I hit. So I hit number 1 and number 3 AMX. We'll do number 1 first. Your top armor, what? 1?
Yep, that will
that's
bounce.
fine.
And then the other one, that will also bounce.
Stop it! Your artillery in the back. Just down the line, all 5 of them.
Got
I
it.
hit. I
Got
hit.
it. Got it.
I hit. I
Got
hit.
it.
And I hit.
Nice.
Okay, so I do manage to get shots on all of your artillery pieces.
Okay.
Top armor 1, so again looking for 3 to match.
Yep, so starting here.
No.
Break. That will tie.
Okay.
That will be good.
Bounce.
4. That will also tie.
Okay.
And the last one will go
No.
through.
Okay, so firepower checks on the first and then the last. So the first one, it's a 3 up, I
3
believe,
up,
on
yep.
these. Nope,
Bailed.
he's bailed. And then the last
Another
one, that
him.
is destroyed. And then we have the 2 that were potentially bailed out. So the first one on a 3 is bailed
Yep.
and not bailed.
unaffected.
Okay. Not the best, not the worst. the first time I'm taking a big battery of artillery, and I'm starting to wish I had the Danas in the list instead.
Yep. Which also have.
Well, now that we've seen what happens there, single T-72, got a pop shot down at the Leclercs, and then the 3 are going to be firing straight ahead. So the 1 here should be hitting on a 5 with your concealment.
Yep.
Nope. Darn. And then the 3 firing ahead there. Again,
5s.
looking for 5s.
So 2 hits.
2.
Go.
Yeah, we'll
Go
just do
straight
that,
to
'cause nobody's
firepower.
bailed, right?
Nope.
Okay, so the first one, firepower.
Got him.
Got him, and then the next one, got him.
Ooh.
That's 2 of them dead. Okay, let's go over here now. We're going to have the 3 T-55s that can shoot, targeting that front AMX. So they will be hitting on 5s.
Nice. 2
Okay,
hits.
so 1 on each of them. And then trying to bounce, I can't remember the values
Armor's
of this.
front armor's 11, goes to 12. That's a 16, so that will not. 5 is 17.
Okay, so the first one, firepower check to destroy. We got him. And the other one,
last
firepower
one.
check to bail. And
Do
we
bail,
bails.
yep.
Next, we're going to do the T-72 command here. Putting a shot into the tank I just bailed, because he's about all I can see. Looking for a 5. No, he missed. And I do believe that's all she wrote for that. Yeah. Let's go over to French turn number 3. So starting over here, remount on a 4.
Yep. Actually, yep, I got it.
And then last stand on 5.
Yep.
But you get the
Do you have the
reroll.
commander nearby? Nope, so he will
He's
break.
Gone. 4 up to remount the artillery piece there,
Got
and
it.
he's back in it to win it. And give you guys a little sweep of the battlefield, showing where everything important is, and then we'll show you where it all ends up. Okay, so moving up, very anxious about this. Your transports, which are currently empty, have moved up as well. And attempting a cross check here.
Yep, need a 4+. Got it.
Oh, there he goes. Shooting now will begin with the 2 missiles, the Milan. So
Yep.
one's going into the BMP here, the other one's
Yep.
going into the T-72 on the end.
Yep, so this one here, firing into the BMP.
Okay,
Miss.
very good.
That's what they called missiles.
And
Over
the next?
here, into the 72, because I'm elevated, I need a 3. Got him.
That hits. What is the AT on that?
Milan 2s are AT-24.
6 to try to match. Nope. Firepower check?
3+. No, just bailed out.
Okay. All right, here's where I need you to roll bad. 6 big boy shots.
You are concealed, so I'm going to need 4s to hit. And you got 3 hits.
Okay. Just 1, 2, 3 down the way?
Yep.
All right, looking for 5s to tie here.
Nice.
Next one. Last.
Ooh,
okay.
2 chances.
So do the middle
Middle
one.
2+.
He's destroyed, and then the other one.
Over here.
He's fine.
Unaffected.
And then the
the
last
other one is bailed out.
Okay. Okay. What's next?
Next up, going to do my AMX-30, so I'm going to start with this one.
Yep.
He can
Down
only
to the
target the
T-55.
ones down the way, so he's going to fire against them.
Yep.
So he's going to need
3s.
need 3s.
That's a 1 and a
4.
4.
All right, 4 hits.
So on him,
Yep.
I think I need a 5
Yep.
to bounce. I rolled a 6. Doesn't matter.
Nice.
This one's going to rotate his turret and
Yep.
fire over.
Making the turret rotation sound. Yep. So it'll be 2 shots from him because he did not move. 1 shot from this one.
Okay.
Priority is, well, he can actually see to him, so it'll be 3s to hit.
Gotcha.
Got 2 hits.
All right. So the hits are here and here. So looking for a 4 to tie. Okay, that ties. And then the next one.
5.
Okay,
Nice.
bounces. Firepower check.
Yep.
So you
bailed
bail
out.
me out. And the artillery attempting to drop it basically right on top of his head. I'm going to put
Yep.
this here. First attempt.
Got it.
Yep. Ranges in on the first
Yep.
attempt.
Now I need,
Not ideal.
and I need, because of the autoloader, now I need 2s to hit. So over
Yep.
here. Hit.
Hit.
Next one.
Hit.
And the last one. Miss.
Miss. Okay. So hit. And these are...
AT4.
AT4, so I'm looking for 2s to match.
Good.
Fine. And okay. Firepower
2
check.
plus. Got him.
So he needs to take a
He would
remount,
be,
right?
You rolled a 2.
No, he was already bailed out.
Um,
So I think you just double bailed him.
remount.
Okay, so rolling the remount.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Good.
fine. He's just regular bailed.
Just a regular. Yeah.
All right. What else you got? Or is that it now? Huh?
Yeah, before I forget, because I should use a little bit more tactical acumen, I'm going to use a shoot and scoot to move my formation commander back behind this wall here.
That's probably clever.
Yep.
What's his skill?
Skill is a 3+. And I rolled a 4.
All right, so off he goes. See you later, friend.
Right there.
And the AMX 10s? Firing into the lone man there.
Yep.
All right, you got 3 of them. So it's, what, 6 shots total?
Yep, looking for 4s.
Let's see what you can get.
Yeah,
3
3
hits,
hits.
that's what you can get. All right. What's the AT on this?
AT is 6.
Looking for 4s to match. Okay. So 1 matches, so roll me that one first.
The match. Nope, that no effect or
Because you're 5.
5+.
Okay. And then the 2 potentials
2.
to destroy.
You
You just
double.
you bail the heck out of me.
Yep, so you just got...
I just owe you a single remount here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
No, we're sticking around. We're not getting back in,
Yeah.
but we're not leaving either.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, even though I keep saying it half jokingly, I think that's actually all of your stuff gone.
That's all my stuff, yep.
So, give you guys a little look of the battlefield. Not looking great, but let's get ready for me. But let's get ready for turn 3 for the Polish forces. Let's start by seeing if he gets back in. Nope.
He's not.
Very good. Very good. Well, I guess I'm over to here. Bailed out here. He fails to remount, and then the next one does.
Goes back
get
in,
back
so unit is still good.
Well, last but not least, one more T-55. He does not get back in, but I got a reroll for the commander nearby. Yeah. He encourages him to get back in. Okay, I paid a lot of points for you guys. There we go.
Planes are in.
The Frogfoots are coming in.
Right, you're all
And
set.
with that, I suddenly might be back in the game. And then we're going to take care of all these moves, show you where I end up. Okay, so movements are done. As I drop the planes here, Shilkas have moved up to try to engage your IFVs. My BMPs have dashed back over to here. Pulling back ever so slightly, because I cannot get around to fire at your side effectively. And just a little shuffle there. I think the first thing we're going to do is he's going to be acting as a spotter for the artillery, which are dropping back there again. Hitting on 4s. And we'll just go down the line. I hit.
Got him.
I hit. 3,
Nice.
I don't hit. And number 4,
You hit?
I hit. Okay. So 3 hits.
The top is
Looking for
1.
3 to match. That's a
Tie.
match.
Goes through. And fine.
Okay. So the first one that I could potentially bail on a 3. He's bailed. And the next one I destroy on a 3.
Got
He's
him.
destroyed.
Excellent.
Okay. Starting to put work in. Kinda. Still think I like that better than taking the cross checks to try to direct fire here. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see later in the game if that was the right call. We're going to have my command tank go ahead and pop a shot over at that single AMX there that he can see. So I should be looking for a 5, I do believe. Nope, he misses. As I punch him at a position again. Boop. Next, let's go to these 2 T-72s, which are going to put shots into the other one. I think here you'll be concealed and here you won't be.
So it's going to be forced to hit.
Yep, so 4 is to hit. Well, I got 2 hits.
Roll straight to firepower.
Firepower checks.
Oh,
We barely
got
get him. But we got him. Okay, pretty happy about that. I've got the 3 that are able to shoot at your commander back there, who will be just as concealed as he always was. So I think I'm looking for 5s with these 3 shots I'm able to get on him. Ooh, I nailed him.
Hit.
I hit him once.
Yep.
I hit him once.
Oh,
Firepower 2 up.
no! Got
You
him.
get him. All right.
All right.
That's the lead down.
Now,
Here's where it all falls apart for you, Anthony.
Hold on.
So the commander on a 3 up is going to try to jump in over here.
Yep. Well, it has to see if survive first. That's why I need to roll
So
on.
3 up.
Yep.
He does.
So then we'll hop over to here.
So he transfers into that tank. But the AMX is still destroyed. Well, that was fun. Let's move over to my Shilkas. Firing at your transports.
All gonna
Okay, so
need-
the 2 Shilkas that are close up firing. These are just going to be 4s to hit.
Yep.
So they're going to be getting that many hits. And then the other ones, these are also going to need 4s. You'll just have a better save against these ones. Okay, another 4 hits. So we got 7 hits total. All right, the hits look like so. I can't remember what's where, so Anthony, just call it the saves as they go.
Okay, so these 2 here.
Yep, because
Hold
these
on.
are the ones working
Front
within.
2. Yep.
Those are the, yep.
Yep. And then
So
the
you're
other
fine.
one. 4 that will.
That's going to be a firepower.
Fire. Yep.
Firepower to destroy.
Yep. 5 plus. Got him. Nice.
Woo! Looking for a 3 here.
3 to tie.
This is one of the longer ones. That's a 1.
Yep. Not so good.
And bailed.
Nope. Over here. Need 3 to tie.
Okay, so there's
Chance
potential
to
to
bail.
bail. Nope.
Effect.
And then the last one.
Also 3 to bail.
Ooh,
2
2 fails.
chances.
And okay, double bailed.
Remount 4 plus. No. Is actually destroyed.
Nice. Destroying 2, bailing 1. I'll take it. Now over to the big show. I need to hit with these missiles. Just looking for 4s to hit you. Oh, nice. We got 2 hits.
Yeah.
So assigning 1
here,
and
and
2.
one,
And then we're just over to firepower checks.
Yep.
So the closest one,
Yep.
got him.
The other
The
one.
next one, got him. All right, there we go. That's exactly what I need to have had. Oh, you guys showed up a little late to the party, but that's the power of planes like this in a game like this. So I think that's all of my shooting resolved. Very happy turn for me. So let's go over to turn, was it turn 4 for the French?
Yep.
Gonna try to remount here in a 4.
Nope.
He fails to remount, but you still have 2, so you're in good
Yep.
spirits.
Over here, with only 1 tank remaining, I have to roll. Need a 5.
This is your last stand.
Oh,
And
no.
he leaves.
Oh.
Sad tank noises. Over here, a 5 to stick around.
Nope.
Yep, this is where the weakness in the French force is.
Yep.
And he's
And
gone.
Remount. He's actually the formation commander, so he rolls 2.
Yep.
But does not
does-
remount
he's
on
not getting
either.
back in.
Yeah. He's not in.
And then over to your movement proper. Is anything moving?
I am going to move this AMX just over here to get a slightly better shot. And that would be it.
Cool. All right, where do you want to begin shooting?
Start here with the Milan 2s and the infantry. I'm going to fire 1 into the T-72s and then the other one into that BIMP. So do the BIMP. So need a 3 for that. Hit.
Oh, that hits. Firepower?
Firepower, yep. Got him though.
Oh, you finally got him?
Yep.
Oh, let's do the infantry saves. For the AK team, he's fine. The RPG team, he's fine.
Okay.
And pinning them down. Then the other shot.
Yep.
Wide out in the open again, I believe.
Needing a 3, yep. Guy with 5.
Here. Pull the dice out. There it is.
Yep.
And then I need a 6 to try to match.
Yep.
I do
Nope.
not.
So need 3 plus. Got him.
And he's destroyed as well. Over here next, 5 shots over into the Shilkas.
Yep.
Wide out in the open.
Yep. Needing 3s. And got 3 hits.
Okay. These are 5s to match down the row. 5. He matches.
Nice.
Next one. Nope. He does not. And the last hit. Okay, he
him,
bounces.
All right.
Okay.
The tie. No effect.
'Kay.
And for the destroyed, just bailed out.
All right. From here, we're going to bombard, trying to hit the T-72s. You got to re-roll successful hits now, right?
That is correct. So,
two fours in a row?
ranged in, yep. So I need a, and with auto loader, it's a 3. So I need 3s on both, though.
Okay, so there's a hit on there, and then the other tank?
Yep. I got both.
Okay, so you hit both of them.
Yep.
We'll go right here. This is AT4, right? So 2 to match. He bounces it. He does not. You might get him.
2 plus firepower. Got him.
Destroyed. And that is it for Anthony. All right, cool. Let's go over to Soviet turn number 4. And not Soviet, Polish. Technically, if I'm being accurate.
Polish.
Okay, I think I owe you a last stand here on a 4. Nope, he's gone. Let's just get him out of there.
Yep, runs away.
And then the pin down. Yeah, they're going to stay pinned. And then a remount over here. Nope, he's not getting back in. And then a 4 up for the planes to show up once again.
Oh,
here they come.
No.
And here they come. And then we'll just get to the rest of my movement going. Yeah, so movement's complete. Gonna just send the formation command up there. The other meaningful thing, Shilkas are gonna sit still, and the BMPs are gonna form a firing line. So shooting, we will start off with bombarding you once again. Let's see if I can't hit you. So these should be 4s with a reroll, because again, using the
spotter. Yep.
Yep. So the first one, that's already bailed.
Yep.
I hit him.
Got him. Yep.
The next one, I hit.
And
the last takes a hit.
Takes a hit. All right.
Okay, so number 1.
All 3 are hit. All right. And this is actually my formation commander there. So top armor of 1. 1 goes through.
Okay.
Roll firepower.
Okay,
Bailed
he's
out.
just bailed.
Bailed.
So
he
he's
is
gonna take
already
another
bailed
remount.
out, so I do have to do a remount 4 up.
But you get a reroll, right?
I do get the reroll. Yep. Nope. So
Okay.
he is destroyed.
And then a 3 up he jumps.
Yep. So let's see if he jumps first. He does jump.
Okay, so he gets into the next one.
So now this tank has to take saves. It is okay.
Okay.
5, and then the last one, also fine.
Okay, cool.
So
Let's fire 4 missiles at you.
yeah, yeah.
Let's just put all the shots into the formation lead. I'm looking for a 5 to hit. I got 2 hits on him.
Roll firepower.
2 firepower checks. There we go.
Got him. Yep. Let's see if he hops again. He does.
All right. So yeah, he's kind of working his way down the
Yep.
artillery. So you've got the 1 arty piece there, and then let's do these Shilkas firing over into your transports. All right, those Shilkas all sitting still. The 3 able to fire over. Just looking for 4s. I got some hits. All right, assigning hits like so. You're looking for what here?
My friend is a 2. Your AT is a 6, so I need a 4 to
4s.
tie. And
You got 1 tie and 2 bounces.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna be
Four
like
tie,
that.
5
Eh?
up.
Nope.
No effect.
The other one?
Yep. This one here, also 2. Nope, 2 chances to destroy. Got him.
Okay, he's okay.
Yep. And then
Sure.
Build out 1, so it'll increase armor to 3. Cocked.
So
5.
1 fail.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope, bailed out, but he already is bailed out, so I gotta roll test. He is also
gone.
destroyed.
Gotcha. Still in it to win it.
Yeah.
We've got the 6 BMPs firing over now. And let's see if I just can't hit.
Yep. Go
Here's
for
the
that
primary.
target. Yep.
Show me 4s, I do believe.
Actually, they
no,
have
6s.
not.
You're concealed on the ground, right?
Well, the unit has fired, so it would be just 5s.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You got 2 hits.
I'm going to assign 1 up here, but you can try to swap it on a 3?
Yep, which I
Okay,
do.
cool. So swap it back down. And then infantry saves.
3 up save. Good. 3 up save. Good.
Okay, fine then. All right, and at the end of my turn, looking at the board state, we're extra comfortable calling it because essentially you're not technically in bad spirits yet, I don't think.
Nope, I still have a formation commander who has moved over to this
The
AMX howitzer here. And then the infantry units is still pretty good, and I do have one transport with an attachment, so they don't affect morale.
Yep.
So yeah, that's
Yeah, because essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to just now be able to start putting the artillery over into them, and I could dash up here and get that in a turn or two. There's nothing you can do about it. So that is game. Awkward left-handed handshake.
yeah.
Big victory for the Polish, and let's get ready for post-game. Alrighty, folks, welcome to our little sit-down, relax post-game chat. So first, a little bit of housekeeping. Again, working with the folks here at Battlefront, we're going to do a little giveaway, and that'll be for a force of Canadians. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, down in the comment section, I'm going to pick one of you folks that left a comment, and you'll be winning the giveaway. Going to pick randomly. And to be eligible, you need to, in your comment, have the name of the Canadian national anthem. So that's what I will be searching for. If you don't know the name of the Canadian national anthem, well, you're going to have to look it up. So yeah, now let's jump in and talk about the game itself. So, give me your overall impressions there, Mr. Anthony.
Yeah, so kind of a tough fight. Josh played really well here. French forces really cool to see the power of the Leclerc tanks. They pretty much single-handedly wiped out an entire unit. It was beginning to push towards a second unit of T-72Bs. However, we saw the power of aircraft in this game. Those who haven't faced it before, air power can be pretty devastating in Team Yankee, not just jets like the Frogfoots here, but also things like Heinz or also little NATO attack helicopters as well.
Yep.
So in my list, not having an AA unit like some Rolands or some AMX 13 AA guns would have really helped. You can see the kind of power of those, but the Leclercs were definitely keeping Josh on his back toes for a while.
Yeah, I mean, like any of the big NATO tanks are going to be super spooky. You know, firing 2 shots in the move, moving 14 all the time. So, like especially the higher tier, the newer Abrams, some of those variants, Leo 2A5s, the Leclercs. I think the Challengers are up there too, but not quite as. I think that they're what, 1 shot on the move.
Yeah, they are 1 shot on the move,
Okay.
but they do have high skills. So if you want to leapfrog them using the blitz orders, they can
That's
still
easy
achieve
enough,
rate
yeah.
of fire too.
But any of those big, heavy NATO tanks, super spooky to face, and that's where, kind of looking at, I think my list was a little bit better balanced overall. Because like you said, if you had a single unit of AA, that probably would have changed the game up quite a bit.
Yeah.
But you never know what you're going to be playing against.
Exactly.
I'm curious to see if you see more of a shift of more of the strike aircraft being brought. Because previously, like if I was, not that I would tailor my list, but thinking about like some of the previous forces I could have been facing, AT-27 missiles, they're huge overkill. I don't need all that. Except, you know, against some of these heavier NATO tanks, it's starting to make a little bit more sense. I've brought the Frogfoot in previous games because I just really like the models. But even with AT-27, you have a potential to bounce that with the front armor of the Leclercs.
Yeah, with the front armor, their front armor is at 22, so they are actually immune to T-72Bs with their guns. And part of my plan for this game was to kind of leapfrog, knocking those units out and work my way towards Josh's central objective there in the car park. Of course, with the aircraft there, now they do, just like many of the high-tier NATO tanks, they are equipped with Cha-Bomb armor that gives them improved protection against heat weapons, which is very effective against things like RPGs and the like. But unfortunately, with the massive AT on those anti-tank missiles on those aircraft, it's simply not going to be protective. So you still have to watch your flanks with those really heavily armored tanks.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit because early on when the aircraft weren't showing up, I started to push some T-72Bs up to ideally have T-72s on either side of the board so I can eventually try to envelop. Because looking at the tactical situation we found ourselves in, you were on a countdown clock, basically.
Yeah.
We both had artillery, so depending on the artillery duel, that could have changed it a little bit. But the moment that I got the strike aircraft in, and if I could take out the Leclercs, then my T-72Bs just outclassed the AMXs.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really do much because your modern tanks that you're running. And it's cool to see you guys get into some of the stuff that was, tanks that came out in the 90s and all that. stuff I grew up learning about, which is kind of what got me into wargaming. But I digress. But yeah, so those I needed something to take them out, and I'm trying to think in the Soviet arsenal. I mean, certain artillery you might get them with, but it's not super likely.
Yeah,
and other than that, is there any? Because what's the highest Russian, or sorry, what's the highest Soviet AT from something that's not an aircraft?
It is, I believe, AT-22, which is going to be the guns on most of the higher tier Russian tanks, like the T-80, T-64, T-72s. And they're very solid guns. High
but again,
AT,
I'm not doing
great
anything to
firepower.
front armor 22.
Yeah. So those vehicles are going to have to flank in order to get effective side shots. Even the RPGs and similar weapons, they're powerful, but just aren't at that caliber.
Yeah, they're not at that level. So it was because if you had anti-aircraft assets on the board, then you could sit back and you wouldn't have had to push up with them. Granted, it was the aircraft that took them out anyways, but you could have, sat back in a more defensive posture and just kind of tore my forces apart. So that's where, I basically needed the aircraft to come in, get the French tanks off the board, and then I could start rolling up my forces.
Yeah.
Looking at it, I didn't have that much left though. So I mean, the Frogfoot came in in the nick of time to kind of save me from the French advance.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, going back to kind of my plan was just kind of roll those Leclercs forward. So having some AA, maybe having some supporting vehicles, like I had the AMX 10 APCs moving up to kind of support this flank to keep him from moving the Shilkas or other vehicles around.
Yep.
But again, those are kind of the center point of my army, and kind of them pulling back really affected the rest of my strategy.
Well, because that was so we were playing 105 points. What were the three of them worth?
I believe 55 points. So they're quite a big investment. So if you can protect them supportly, again, things like AA, artillery to cover their advance, they can be very, very powerful.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, good thick board, not crazy open sight lines. But yeah, it was fun to mess around with messing around with artillery more and more. Every game I play, I try to have a little bit more. Like I try to learn about something new, and I don't use a ton of artillery. I gotta eventually drop smoke. I don't think I've dropped smoke in a single game I played.
Yeah, smoke is a fantastic thing. So you have both smoke bombardments, which we didn't have in this game, but we have had in a few others that we've done on the channel. But also normal shooting. A lot of vehicles, including the AMX 30s, actually can fire smoke ammo, which has a similar effect of causing concealment on the target. So although they are hard to hit, also makes it hard for them to shoot back against what fired at them.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I think my heart belongs to the NATO Forces for the play style. I like shooting more. I like throwing more dice. But playing the Soviet side of things, getting to put more stuff on the board is always fun too. So now that we've, I don't know, any other thoughts about this game overall? Hindsight being 2020.
No, it was a really enjoyable game. Definitely, I think we were both kind of, in our clutches, kind of going back and forth to see what was going to happen. Obviously, the aircraft were a big pivotal moment, but it was still interesting to see kind of how the French played. I myself primarily play Soviet, so getting out to try this army, kind of seeing what they do and what they don't do, kind of was always neat with the play style. And I was going to say, for anyone who is interested in starting another army, it's always good to try different ones to essentially become a better player. You learn like, hey, this army is really good at X, the way you can experiment with that and try out new strategies, and that allows you to apply it to all other armies that you can play, Americans, Germans, Soviets, whatever they may be in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's talk a little bit about the book you're holding.
Yes.
And that book that you're holding is new...
This is the new NATO Forces book. For those of you who played the first edition of Team Yankee, this is the replacement to Free Nations. So it's going to cover some of the forces that were in here, plus add on some new equipment options.
Right, so let's go through real quick some of the stuff that is in the book. So starting off, let's go over the nations that are in the book.
Yep, so
we can touch on each of them super quick. So number one,
first
Canadians.
up in this book you'll see is the Canadians, which Josh is very, very excited about. Canadians will have their tried and trues, such as the infamous ADATs, but they'll have access to as well the Grizzly and Coyote armored cars, so they can run some mechanized cavalry groups. They'll also have access to the German Leopard 2 as well.
Right, so a nice little upgrade for the Canadian Forces, and I think for the infantry, they're also getting access to one of the newer ATGMs in the book?
Yes, they'll have the Irnix, which is common in several of the NATO lists. It operates similar to a lot of the other guided missiles in the group. It has a shorter range, but gives them a very effective AT value.
Yeah, what is the AT on that?
I believe it is 24, so
Yeah.
it hits fairly hard.
Definitely gives you a good punch against quite a bit of the Soviet
Yep.
tanks there. So Canadian Forces are in there, and like I said, expanded out a little bit from the Free Nations book. Number 2, we have
the French, which are highlighted right here on the cover. Of course, we have the Leclerc tank, as well as the French helicopters and jets. French definitely get an upgrade, as we saw in this mission. They get the Leclerc tanks. They'll also have access to some fast attack vehicles, as well as some upgrades to the VAB armored transports that they saw, as well as some new infantry and heavy weapons like heavy mortars.
Yeah, definitely cool. Yeah, they got the weird looking 120 mils that
Yeah, it looks like
I
it has a giant
appreciate, but
spring on it. Yeah.
they're definitely interesting looking.
Yep. So, but French will definitely get some new options and some new combos that they can play with as well.
And then who else do we have in the book?
We also have the Dutch in the book. So the Dutch are going to have tried and true Leopard 1 and Leopard 2s. They'll also have access to Leopard 2A5, which gives them a little bit more hitting power.
Yeah, they get access to the big boys. And again, they've got some of their own homebrew equipment as always. And then, if memory serves correct, there's 2 other nations in there?
Yes. Next up is the Australians. Australians will have access to the Leopard 1 company. They'll also have the ability, however, to take Abrams tanks in their force.
Yeah.
So they'll have a little bit more hitting power as well. And to round out the book is the Belgians for the first time.
And so what do we have for the Belgians if we're looking at equipment and I guess general, what are their stats looking like?
They are going to be... Yep, so the Belgians will have a mix of other NATO equipment, so there'll be access to the Leopard 1 as well, just like several of the other armies in this book. They'll also have access to the American M113. And just to let everyone know, we will actually be bringing out a new M113 box specifically for NATO to give you some options of different kit that they can run. And then they'll also have access to some of the Dutch as well as British AFVs as well.
Very cool. What do they look like for stats, for skills and all that?
Pretty much average across the board, your standard kind of 4 up. So they'll have kind of your base stats as you see with a couple of the other armies in here.
Okay, so we're talking, when you're talking average, we're talking like literally just 4s across the board.
Yep, 4s across the board.
Not bad. I dig it. So yeah, definitely cool to see, an expansion out of some of the stuff that they're including there. And I don't know, for me, I think Team Yankee is still is probably my favorite. The novel's set in, I think it's about 1985, which is where the game was originally set. But the folks at Battlefront coming out with kits, and some of the kits, and I know I'm butchering the name of it, probably, the Leclerc tank, though. They didn't come out till, I think they were operational in 92. Mm-hmm. So you're starting to see a different level of equipment. So you can kind of mess around and, collect some of the stuff that you might be more interested in. And overall, expand out from the sphere of, because obviously, this is Cold War gone hot. But you guys did the campaign book for Red Dawn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you're a fan of the real movie, not the newer one, the idea of the Soviet invasion of the U.S. mainland. But then this book also expands out on that for the Canadians and gives you the options of, because you're not stuck playing a specific theme for forces. So the Canadians, they give you lists of the equipment that you would use depending on what theater you wanted to fight in the fictional war, or you can just mix it together and play with your toys. I definitely can appreciate people wanting to play both sides of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. And a great thing about both this book as well as the prior Nordic book, is it really gives life to a lot of these armies that a lot of people have been asking for a while. It's like, oh, I've always wanted to play the Swedes, or I've wanted to play the Finns, or I've wanted to play the Belgians, or add on to the Dutch or Canadians. And so it really gives people that flavor to try out these different forces.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And they do have crack it open to, I guess, some of the narrative stuff in there.
Ooh, yes.
So there's still plenty for them to go off of, you know, the fictional telling of the war that didn't happen.
Yeah. So for instance, here, this page here actually shows the kind of a follow-up to Red Dawn in this book, following up with the Team Yankee timeline. Sure shows kind of the maneuver of not just the Soviet and Canadian forces, but also the U.S. and West German bases that were in North America and how they may have supported NATO there.
Yeah, definitely some cool stuff. And at the end of the day, excuses to build and collect your toy soldiers and go play a game with them, which, you know, that's what it's all about for me. This is what I enjoy. So yeah, hopefully you folks enjoyed the coverage of the new stuff. Whether you are, you know, somebody that already enjoys Team Yankee as a system and you're playing it, and you know you're getting to see some of the new stuff, or maybe you're a newcomer looking for a different game to play. Either way, hope you enjoyed. You can always shoot me an email, josh@miniwargaming.com, looking for more guests to come in and play. I'm happy to play this game whenever I can. And we don't have enough guests coming in for it, so I'd love to get some more in. And yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the game. Thanks for tuning in. Keep being awesome. And as always, happy wargaming.
Take care, everyone.